So you know you need to establish a devotional life, but you just don't know how. Maybe you just started reading your Bible and praying, or even reading your Bible and praying for a long time, but there's been no consistency to your devotional life. If that sounds like you, keep watching this video. Here are 4 simple things you can do to help establish a devotional life. Start simply. The most common mistake people make when they start reading the Bible and praying is they're a bit too ambitious and they read and pray way more than they can actually sustain. They try and sit down for 30 minutes and read the Bible and pray when in reality they had never really read the Bible and prayed for more than 5 or 10 minutes. So going from that length of time to up to 30 minutes is a massive jump. What typically happens is frustration starts to set in because they can't actually continue with that discipline daily because it's just a bit too much, and then they start to feel guilty that they're actually not a good Christian because they can't sit down and read the Bible and pray. If you don't have a devotional life, then just start simply. Read 1 chapter and pray for 5 minutes, and just try that and then increase over time. Find a good time. Establishing a discipline is all about routine and consistency, so what you need to do is find a good time to read your Bible and pray. For me, the best time is just after my morning routine or in the mid-afternoon. Those are 2 excellent times. I'm not really a morning person when it comes to my devotional life, and my evenings are pretty scatterbrained, so that's usually where it's at for me. Just decide what works best for you and schedule it in, and try and stay consistent. And remember the first thing, keep it simple. Seek accountability. Try and find 1 or 2 people who've already expressed an interest in wanting to establish a devotional life, and try and keep each other accountable by weekly asking each other whether you guys actually did your devotions. If that becomes a bit too difficult, then maybe post what you read on social media so that the people who are keeping you accountable can know that you've read and prayed. Establishing a new discipline can be so difficult by yourself, so it needs to happen in community. Set goals. And the purpose of goal setting is to help this thing that you want to make a discipline become a natural extension of your life and who you are. When it comes to goal setting, be realistic and don't be a hero. Like I said before, if you've only really read your Bible a little bit and prayed for 5 minutes on and off, don't start with 30 minutes. Start with 5, do that for a few weeks, then go to 10, 15, 20, then 30, or however much time you want to give to your devotional life. Establishing a devotional life is so important to establishing a relationship with God and growing intimacy with God. Just trust me on this. When you start establishing a consistent and disciplined devotional life, you will be wanting to go back because the presence of God is so good and so sweet that it'll just become a natural extension of who you are and who you want to be, which is somebody who engages with God and has a relationship with Him. Don't forget that if you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button, and if you think this video could help someone out there you know, then share it along. And don't forget to always live intentionally.